There is so much preparation that goes on behind the scenes of an election here in Montgomery County. Hours of training and setup to make sure each vote is cast without a hitch. The county employs a staff at its Board of Elections in Gaithersburg, but there are 4,000 county residents who volunteer to serve as election judges. And without them, putting on an election would be next to impossible.
We're very, very thankful that we have a core of judges that have worked with us for years, some 20 or 30 years. We have families that have worked together. So those individuals come back and, they reach out to us, is it time, what do I need to do? But we probably recruit about 1,200 new individuals for each election.
The Board of Elections recruits judges from all political parties. You have to be a Maryland registered voter, at least 17 years old with permission from a parent or guardian, and speak English. Each judge is paid $150 for a day's work and $30 for a day of training. And Board of Elections staff work diligently year-round to recruit prospective judges for upcoming elections.
We're out there talking to the folks, telling them about the program, and then word of mouth. Word of mouth still works very well. We send out a blast to our judges, an email blast or a mail blast, and says we're looking for folks. And they say, oh, my friend's been talking about doing it, and so they'll give us the information, we'll follow up. And then there's a checkoff box on the registration form. So those that register or update their registration may say, well, maybe I do want to be a judge. And there's just a little box that says, check it if you're interested, and we follow up with them.
Over the years, the program has become more flexible to meet the demands of volunteers with busy schedules. Marilyn Emery has been a judge for 12 years.
I just thought it would be a way to give back. I think it's important for folks to volunteer and be part of the community, and I thought, it's one day every 2 years or every 4 years, depending on how often you work the elections, and I thought it was just something that I could do.
She volunteers at the same precinct each election and looks at it as an opportunity to catch up with neighbors while at the same time doing something good for her community.
I enjoy the day. I enjoy the people that I work with. Many of the people that are in our polling place, even those that don't live in our district, come back to that same one because we're a team. We've worked together now. Most of us have been together probably 12 years. And so you get to spend time with people you only see every couple years. And you get to see your neighbors. There's not very often I get to see, 1,000 of my neighbors.
The same holds true for Jean Arthur. An election judge for 14 years, she says it can be intense at times, but in the end, the payoff is well worth it.
You know how many times I'm here and somebody comes in to vote and it's like, this is my first time voting. And it's not just 18-year-olds, it's people who've newly become Americans and they're so excited about, this is my first time voting. And that really makes you feel good, and you're like, congratulations, and everybody's clapping for them and all that sort of thing, and it's really kind of thrilling.
The position does require each judge to take a refresher course before each election, but both Emery and Arthur say that's helpful. They also said there are situations that can be difficult, but nothing that can't be solved.
People value their privacy. People don't like to be questioned. They don't want somebody questioning their identity. It's the same thing when you go into a bank and somebody doesn't know you and they ask you for ID. People take that as a personal criticism of their character. And you just have to explain to people, we don't know you any more than you know us, and we just need to make sure that you're voting for, it's going under the right name and all those things, and that nobody's voting for you.
A lot of times people come in, hey, I voted here 15 times in a row, how come my name's not on the list? Well, you moved, we have to learn how to find them, how to, just to deal with them and tell them where to vote or whatever the case is.
We sincerely appreciate your service and thank you for your outstanding commitment to the citizens of our county.
Recently, the County Council recognized the election judges for their efforts in a proclamation. Wood says that expression of appreciation meant a lot.
4,000 people are serving 650,000 Montgomery County voters. Unfortunately, most of the voters, I don't think, are aware of what goes into the election. They don't know how much time and effort.
Or just put it in here?
Put it in there.
All right.
And so it was really encouraging to have the council say, you know, we recognize what you're doing, and they're the ones that are going sort of above and beyond.
The Board of Elections is currently recruiting election judges. If you are interested in becoming a judge, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/election.